What is going on, everybody? I'm going over TLRY Stock, ticker symbol TLRY. This is a Canadian cannabis leading world play. Let me click on the video so you can see what's going on, and then I'm gonna go over the financials to get a better picture. Should you buy, as well as myself, TLRY Stock in my long-term portfolio that hopefully can do 10x. So let's just watch the video and see what we get. Let's go.
Brand new industries are not born, they are built. Driven by pioneers united by a common purpose with the shared belief that embracing change can change the world for the better. We are thrilled to announce the Aphria and Tilray have joined forces to lead the industry into a new age of well-being. For nearly a decade, we've led the way in research, cultivation, processing, and distribution in a rapidly evolving industry powered by innovation. We were among the first medical cannabis producers, supplying products to patients, physicians, pharmacies, hospitals, and researchers across 5 different continents. The Aphria and Tilray combination makes us the largest company of its type by revenue in the world, ready to lead, legitimize, and define the future of our industry by building the world's most trusted CPG company of brands dedicated to serving mind, body, and soul. Join us as we shape the future of Tilray. Our incredible leadership team, combined with over 2,000 of our employees worldwide, are committed to excellence and growth in all that we do. Let's help people live their very best lives. Together, we are Tilray, a world of well-being.
That was a nice intro. Okay, let's see what we got. TLRY Stock. I gotta tell you, I like them. They're big. I need exposure to this specific marijuana sector. I just need to go over all the other competitions to check the one that I want to pick. You don't have to pick 5 or all of them, or the ETF if you want to. That's another story. There's a couple of ETFs for this specific sector. I like TLRY. I always have. I haven't started a position. I'm glad I'm doing this video. So let's go over the numbers. What we got? Price today is 16 bucks. That was yesterday, down 5.5%. Earning per share negative 164. So I can't really do anything about it, but I am gonna go over the financials. I just can't find the fair value. 1-year target 18. However, it did get exploded when all the this sector got super hot a couple of months ago, and I see it here. 52-week range 440 all the way to 67. I remember this was about 7-8 bucks for like a year last year, and then it didn't move for like a year or so, and then just shot up to like 60. I came crashing down all the way to 16, and maybe it's a good time to start a position. What I do like is this one. This fit my criteria pretty good. Market cap of $5 billion only. So it's not the 16, it's the 5 billion. I like, if you guys already know me, anything between, I don't know, 3 to 10 billion with the potential to reach 100 billion market cap in the next decade or so. That's where I'm aiming. But it all depends on the financials. So let's keep going. But so far, it's a good start. First, check this guys out. Analysis tab. Scroll all the way down and see what you got. And you see a growth. Next 5 years, I don't like that. The next 5 years per annual. So every year for the next 5 years, they are projected to be negative growth of 4.2%. Negative growth, that means that they're doing so much expansion and partnership, and they're gonna lose money. So if you are buying this, don't expect to make crazy return. If you are buying this stock in this specific sector, you are betting that this sector will thrive for the next 20 plus years. Just need to pick the right one, and don't expect to use money that, if you need money right now or the next year or two, don't put it on the stock market. That doesn't matter which stock. This could be a dead money for at least 5 years. if not more. Next year they're projected to grow by 30%. This year they're growing by 80%. But 5 years negative 4%, that's not good. You know, it is what it is. Let's go over some financials. I'm in the financial statement. Let's start with the income statement. Not a lot to go around, but I do have the end of 2020. So they made total revenue 210 million compared to 167 million. That's fine. The gross was about 24 million compared to 210, which is about, 13% gross. That's not a lot, so I assume the net is super negative. Let's go to net right here. Negative 270 million. So they're losing, if they're making 200 and losing 270. Again, I'll give you the same example that I keep giving, the Neo example. Basically, and watch my Neo video somewhere in my channel. If they're making their product for, I don't know, $100, let's say it costs them like 180, give or take, to make it. This is the expansion stage, this is the burn money stage, and this stage could last for a couple of years from now, and you need to take this into consideration. What I do like with this income statement that jump into my eyes, this one, the gross profit, 24 million plus, compared to a year ago, 23 million negative. So they went, look at this, not only did they improve the gross from being negative gross to positive gross, and I assume the net, here we go, well, it was the net 320 negative, went to 270 negative. They're getting there. It's not now, it's gonna be at least 5 years, in my opinion. It is what it is. Do with this information as you will. Let's keep going. So I'm in the balance sheet. Let's see what we got. We got total assets. We got, let's see, the last couple of years total assets. I want them to grow. This is what I'm looking for, total assets to grow. It's not complicated to do financial statement. So we got 650 million, 900 million, and 950 million. So they're growing. They grow a lot between 18 and 19 before all the rules got into play in 2020, post-election, all that stuff. And now they moved from 900 to 950. That's like 5% growth, give or take. That's what we saw in the next 5 years, negative 4%. They're not going to grow too much. Let's see if they have a lot of long-term debt, non-current liabilities. You click. Total long-term debt, 330 million compared to 460. It's good. It's good. The long-term debt is not like ballooned. It's actually going down from 460 to 330. I like that number. As I said, Tilray is one of my top 3 stocks that I need to analyze in this sector for my specific portfolio. And so far, I like what I see. I don't like to put money and just sit there and do nothing. They cannot move for like 5 years. They can also go back to 60 and go down to 15. You never know. If you buy a stock like this from this sector, this is dead money that you don't need to use. And it's either going to go to zero or it's going to go a whole bunch. But that bunch could be a decade from now, 10 years or so. And keep that in mind, 7 years, give or take. Let's move on with the cash. In the cash flow, let's see what we got. Issue of capital stock, so they diluted shareholders by 200 million compared to 100 million. What does that mean? They probably sold at 60, 40, 50, 60, and they dumped some shares on retail traders, you and me. And they have to do that. You can't blame them because they're burning cash, as you saw. If they make a product for, let's say, $100, and they sell it for 180, they are burning cash. How do they fix that? Dumping on retail trader at 40, 50, 60, $65 and diluting the shareholders by issuing more shares. And this is what we got. You gotta see and read financials and understand the big picture. Stop relying on TikTok and Reddit and YouTube and watching videos saying Tilray is going to the moon. Okay, you can say that. Read financials, you will be a lot better long term if you can actually read the numbers instead of listening to people. That's just an FYI. Let's keep going. Issue of that, they took a loan. Other than diluted the shareholders, they took another like $50 million loan compared to zero a year ago, which is great. But A year before that, they took 460 million, and I don't see that the payment got paid off. Okay, I see 46 paid off in here. I don't see 460 million. See nothing here, like 5 million, 1.6 million. So they still owe like $500 million. Keep that in mind. This will definitely affect the shareholder and the stock price in the next couple of years, because someone needs to pay that $500 million. And if I go back, you see 6 million, nothing. So this is a big loan. The $500 million, 460 million, $500 million loan. It didn't get paid in here, didn't get paid in here. So that's something to consider. It's that money, as I said. It's a gamble that this industry will do well, and you're not gonna see a good return for the next at least 5 minimum years. Minimum. Free cash flow, negative 170 compared to negative 330. Before it was negative 100. Before it was negative 17. So for my picture that I see here, they were small. They're big, but they were small, like not on the stock markets and not a lot of demand. So they went from 17 negative to 100 negative to 330 negative to 170 negative. They're going back now. They're going forward. This is a long-term gamble, as they say, long-term gamble. If you are going that route, let's keep going, see if we got anything else. In the Open Insider website, not a lot to go around. All those are sell, sell, sell. Nothing is new buy, but the last time it happened was the end of 2020. So nothing for 2021, but all the sales were a price of $10, $10, $10, 7, 6, 6, 6. They're probably kicking their butt why they sold at like $6-7 instead of 60. Then they sold here. This is all option exercise 7, 8, 16, 16, and sell option exercise. This was 2019 at $50. So the price didn't move too much as of now. This guy is super frustrated. The president CEO Kennedy Brendan, 3 million, 3 million, 3 million, 3 million, 3 million. The price, look at the prices between $6 to $8. That's crazy. I'm not feeling sorry for him because he's a super millionaire, but that's a different story. My conclusion, guys, if you are going that route, stop listening to Reddit hype, YouTube or TikTok saying TLRY is going to the moon. Read the financials and understand this is a gamble play that could pay off huge. Not now, a decade from now, at least 7 to 10 years at least, in my opinion, of course. If you put money today, don't expect to use that money in the next couple of years. It is dead money. It can either go to zero, highly unlikely. It could stay at the same, around the same price 5 years from now. That's a possibility too. So your $1,000 can be $1,000 5 years from now, and you're missing on other opportunities. Or it can go to the moon. But that moon will not happen in the next couple of months or couple of years. Do with this information as you will. And as always, guys, if I bring you any value, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, all that good stuff. Leave a comment, which stock would you like me to do next. Only and only if you gain value, subscribe. I hope this was helpful. I will keep looking at other stocks in this sector before I make a decision which one to add to my personal portfolio. Thank you, guys. I will see you next time. Yeah.